The opportunity for the project was really to deliver a workplace environment for HFW that really supported their business and culture over the next 5 to 10 years.
There were really two things that we wanted to achieve in moving to 8 Bishopsgate. The first was to create a more collaborative workspace for our people, and the second was to reflect in that workspace the ambition of the firm.
We were able to work with HFW with a 3-year lead-in to the project, which meant we could establish what exactly the business drivers and the needs were and establish what is the right location for them, and then follow that through into the design and execution. So the result was completely linked all the way through.
London is our largest international office, and we wanted to deliver a much more modern, progressive and flexible workplace for our people. We wanted it to be technologically advanced and a place where people wanted to come in to work.
The space that we have here at 8 Bishopsgate is absolutely world-beating. And that's not just people in London. People who were either agnostic or even naysayers have come to this space and they say that it is transformational.
I think we know we've got it right when people are saying that it's worth the commute to come into the office. People are they feel more energized in the office. They're enjoying socializing with people. They're enjoying chatting to people they wouldn't normally chat with.
We first started with a stay or go workplace study, and it was clear by the end of it that a big shift was going to be necessary in order to support the future aspiration of the firm.
We understood that we needed to move from our previous office and find an office that would provide some flexibility, more open space, and was better suited to modern ways of working.
The building search for 8 Bishopsgate commenced with a long list of nearly 50 buildings, which we then shortlisted and toured with the management board. We looked at everything from initial space planning, the spatial requirements, what type of building we actually would need, and what would support HFW in the best way for the future.
We brought in M Moser, who we've worked very closely with to conduct activity levels surveys, and we conducted workshops with all our staff from across all the grades. The feedback from those surveys and those workshops clearly identified that our staff wanted an office we could be proud of, would be more open and would facilitate collaboration and social events far more.
It's so much more than just design, furniture, and maybe a color change. It's really an opportunity to reframe the workplace and recalibrate what will work for modern employees, for their clients and the industry, and really push boundaries on what would work best.
Our initial space planning allowed us to shift from workplace strategy into a detailed design brief, which then allowed us to move forward immediately into a project.
One of the key drivers for the design was to create a space that connects all the sectors. So what we did is really express those variety of sectors through architectural finishes in the space, creating one single identity for the new workplace. We placed the team rooms very centrally in the workplace, so they are accessible by everyone. The idea was really to remove silos and enable teams to collaborate in those areas.
The different sectors could reconnect, the service lines could cross over, opportunities for client cross-referencing could expand. For us, one of the most exciting things was creating a more universal experience. So of course, everyone works differently. One size doesn't fit all.
On some days you want to come in and collaborate and work with your team. On other days you need to come in and you need to focus and just plow through a body of work without too much distraction.
We found a space that really, does reflect the qualities that we have in our people.
It's nice to see some smiling faces walking around, and it feels like you're moving into a new home.
We've had partners from other offices in the network look at this and relay to their partners in their part of the network that that's the way they need to go.